Imagine a vast universe filled with countless stars and planets, each with its own unique story. Now, picture one star system claiming ownership of another, imposing its will and control over it. That's colonialism in a nutshell, a powerful force taking over another's domain. It's when one powerful group, often from a distant land, takes control of another group's territory and resources, often through force or coercion. These powerful groups, driven by a thirst for land, wealth, and sometimes even the belief that their culture was superior, imposed their own rules and ways of life, often disregarding the existing traditions and systems. This often meant suppressing the existing cultures of the people they colonized, erasing languages, traditions, and identities. Like a celestial collision, colonialism reshaped the world map and changed the course of history, leaving lasting impacts on nations and peoples. It left an indelible mark on the cultural landscape of our planet, particularly for indigenous peoples, whose rich heritage and traditions were often overshadowed by the colonizers' influence. Imagine a meteor crashing into Earth. The impact shatters continents, throws ecosystems into chaos, and forever alters the planet's landscape. That's what colonialism did to many indigenous cultures. Colonial powers often viewed indigenous cultures as primitive. They sought to civilize these populations, forcing them to abandon their languages, religions, and traditional ways of life. The consequences of this cultural erasure were devastating. Indigenous communities, once vibrant and self-sufficient, were thrust into a world where their traditions were undermined and their connection to the land disrupted. This led to a loss of identity, dignity, and self-determination. The consequences of this disruption continue to resonate today. Culture is like a complex tapestry woven with threads of language, stories, art, and rituals. Colonialism acted like a pair of shears, snipping away at these threads, leaving the tapestry fragmented and incomplete. Languages, the very essence of a culture's identity, were suppressed and replaced. Traditional ceremonies and rituals, often misunderstood or dismissed as pagan, were forbidden. Art forms, once integral to cultural expression, were devalued and discouraged. This cultural amnesia had a profound impact. Losing their languages made it hard for indigenous people to communicate their history and knowledge. It weakened their sense of self and belonging. Section 4, Fighting Back, Reclaiming Indigenous Identities. This section delves into the powerful movements and efforts by indigenous communities to reclaim what was once theirs. Even in the face of immense pressure, indigenous peoples never completely surrendered their identities. Their resilience and determination have been unwavering. Like stars that shine brightly even in the darkest night, their cultures endured. These traditions have been passed down through generations, surviving against all odds. Across the globe, indigenous communities have been fighting tirelessly to reclaim their heritage. Their efforts are a testament to their strength and unity. They are reviving their languages, which are the heartbeats of their cultures, teaching their traditions to younger generations, ensuring that their rich heritage is not lost, and demanding recognition of their rights. These rights are fundamental to their identity and existence. From the Sami people in the Arctic Circle, who have preserved their unique way of life for centuries, to the Maori in New Zealand, who continue to perform their powerful haka and maintain their traditional tattoos, there's a global resurgence of indigenous pride. This resurgence is a powerful reminder of the enduring spirit of these communities. These communities are demonstrating that their cultures are not relics of the past, but living, breathing entities that continue to evolve and inspire. Their art, dance, and traditions are vibrant and dynamic, reflecting their ongoing journey. Section 5, A Shared Future, Remembering the Past, Shaping the Future. This section delves into the importance of understanding our history to build a better tomorrow. As we explore the cosmos, we learn that diversity is essential for life to flourish. The vast array of planets and ecosystems teaches us that variety is the key to resilience and growth. The same is true for our planet. Our Earth thrives on the diversity of its inhabitants, both human and ecological. Preserving indigenous cultures is not about romanticizing the past. It's about recognizing their inherent value and ensuring a future where diverse voices can contribute to a more just and sustainable world. These cultures hold knowledge and traditions that are vital for our collective future. We must acknowledge the wrongs of the past and work towards reconciliation. This involves understanding the historical context and the impact of past actions on present circumstances. We must listen to indigenous voices, learn from their wisdom, and support their efforts to revitalize their cultures. Their insights can guide us in creating a more inclusive and harmonious society. Only then can we truly celebrate the rich tapestry of humanity and ensure its continued survival. Embracing our differences and learning from each other is the path to a brighter, more unified future.